The courtroom fell into a hush until Judge Corinne slammed her gavel and said, "A man like you belongs here only if you ray mopping the floors." The African-American man standing before her didn't bat an eye. He simply smiled. Exactly 7 minutes later, she was the one in handcuffs. That morning, the courtroom was overflowing. Judge Corinne Monroe, infamous for her ruthless judgments and icy presence, presided at the bench, towering above everyone like royalty. Across from her stood James Carter, a composed, well-dressed black man in his mid-30s, hands folded behind his back, confidence radiating from his eyes. Yet the judge saw only his skin color. "You're mistaken, Mr. Carter. This courtroom isn't for frivolous lawsuits brought by attention seekers," she sneered. The audience chuckled, but James remained serious. He opened his briefcase deliberately. James was no ordinary man, a Harvard-educated lawyer and former FBI investigator. Years prior, his younger brother was unjustly convicted under Judge Corinne's ruling, despite overwhelming proof of his innocence. Since then, James abandoned his former life to dismantle corruption like hers from within the system. Today, he didn't come for a lawsuit. He came on official duty. "Let me guess, you're here to sue the system, crying racism again." Judge Corinne mocked, flipping through documents. Calmly, James responded, "I'm not here for pity. I'm here to see justice done." Judge Corinne rolled her eyes, typical. "You people always manipulate the law to suit your agenda." The courtroom fell silent, shocked by her words. James looked toward the clerk. "Is this being recorded?" The clerk nodded slowly. James gave a slight smile. "Good." Leaning in, the judge pressed, "So what bogus case are you presenting now?" James opened a sealed envelope and handed it to the bailiff. "This is a federal warrant issued this morning. It charges you, Judge Corinne Monroe, with obstruction of justice, judicial misconduct, and racially biased sentencing." She burst into laughter. "What kind of joke is this?" James then showed his badge, Federal Investigator, Civil Rights Division. The courtroom gasped. The same people who had laughed moments before now went silent. Judge Corinne rose, her face drained of color. "This is outrageous. You can't just come into my courtroom." And James interrupted. "You forgot, Judge. This is no longer your courtroom." He signaled the clerk. "Call Agent Reynolds." 2 federal agents entered. Corinne staggered back, disbelief etched across her face. "Wait, you're serious." The agents approached the bench as James recited the charges. "You have wrongfully sentenced over 37 black defendants with clear patterns of extreme prejudice. You denied appeals without proper review, stripped defendants of their basic rights, and fostered a hostile environment for minorities in your courtroom." Judge Corinne shook visibly, stammering, "This can't be happening." James said firmly, "This is justice, Corinne. You sentenced my brother to 15 years for a crime he didn't commit. He served 10 before exoneration. Your time has come." Cameras flashed, reporters swarmed the hallway. Once proud and imperious, Judge Corinne was now mute and handcuffed. She pleaded, "I didn't know, I didn't mean to." "You knew exactly what you were doing," James replied. "Every sentence, every insult, every ruined life." As she was led away, applause erupted in the courtroom, from former defendants, mothers of the wrongly accused. Justice had finally prevailed. After the hearing, James stood on the courthouse steps gazing over the crowd. A young black boy with wide eyes asked, "Are you a real hero?" Kneeling, James smiled softly, "I'm just someone who refused to stay silent." He pulled a photo of his brother, whispering, "This is for you, Darnell." Facing the camera crew, he said, "To everyone watching, never allow unchecked power to rule. Never let hatred don a robe. And if anyone tells you that you don't belong, prove them wrong. I'm not a judge, but today justice was served." If this story moved you, type "Justice Wins" below. Share it with someone who believes change is impossible. It's not. And if you've ever been told you're not good enough, remember, you don't need permission to fight back. You just need courage. Tell us your city in the comments below and share your story. Remember, success is the best revenge against those who underestimate you. If this story inspired you, Hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of triumph over discrimination. And always remember, never judge someone by their appearance, because the person you ray disrespecting today